Greetings, my Kung Fu compadres. This is Hong Long from Hong Long Wuxia, and welcome to another edition of Kung Fu for Noobs. So, as usual with Kung Fu for Noobs, we're going to have 3 separate exercises to go over today. So let us get started with the first one. All right, the first one's going to work out your shoulders and the back of your arm. It's pretty simple. You're going to take your hands, place them in the small of your back like so, with your thumbs going around the waist. Okay, and then you just want to slowly move your elbows and try to touch them together. And that's essentially it for the exercise. But there are a few different ways that you can do this. First way is like to just breathe out slowly and forcefully as you try and push them together. Hold when you breathe in. And then push some more as you press out or press inwards. And then slowly let go and release. Now, I did these the other day for the first time, and God knows how long. And my biceps, but basically my entire upper arm, my shoulder blades, my shoulders, and upper back were sore the next day. I did it for a little bit longer than this though. Okay, another way you could do it is just to constantly, like butterfly. All right, the second workout is going to be reverse crunches. So we're going to lay down flat on our stomach, okay, and you can either put your hands behind your back, you can put them on the floor in front of you, you can put them behind your head like so. I generally put them behind my back. You can keep your legs together, or you can spread them out at varying angles. The different angles that you spread your legs will give you a different kind of a workout in different specific areas. And you'll learn that as you go through and do these on a daily basis. I like to do them before I go to bed, but again, this is one of those workouts that I haven't, and it has been just recently reincorporated into my daily or nightly routine. So I do 100 of these before I go to bed every night. Essentially, all you're doing, you're keeping your legs on the ground and you're gonna lift up. And you basically just wanna get your chest area up off the ground. And then you just keep doing them. And since they're like crunches, you're going to want to do a lot of repetitions. Do as many as you can the first time, or do as many as you can the first time you do these, count, and then just try and slowly increase until you can at least do 100. Once you get to 100, just stop, take a break. If you want to do more, then do another set. But you don't really do more than 100. I haven't been counting, so I'm guessing I'm at about 30 or 40. So we'll say 50. 60. And like I said, spreading your legs we'll work out different muscles. It's about 80. 90 or thereabouts. And 100. And these will work your stomach area, right? The lower back, top of your butt. Spreading the legs mostly will affect different areas of the glutes. It also helps with the stomach. Not quite as much as with the stomach crunches that you'll do on your back, but it does. All right, the final exercise of the day is, as I explained, if you watched the video I did on the hip kick a few weeks ago, the most efficient and probably the best kick in your arsenal as a martial artist or as just anybody walking around. It takes very little practice and you can use it to devastating effect, especially if you're like, you know, like to wear stilettos. And of course that is the foot stomp. You might want to go to a couple of shoe stores, check out some popular shoes that uses the steel toed. You don't want to be stomping down on those. I mean, if you practice these enough, it's not going to bother you to do it, but it's not really going to affect the guy or gal that whose foot you're stomping on. But if you look down and you see a pair of heavy work boots, you might not want to go for the toe area, but rather just redirect it to the shin with that heel, and you'll probably do the same amount of damage. So basically what you want to do, practice doing, is just stomping down with your heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And start off slow and slowly build up more force. Now, just like with a regular punch, where you're snapping it, or a kick where you're snapping it, you're doing it here, but you don't have to actually pull it up, unless you're planning on kicking multiple times in rapid succession. You can't just leave it there and just pull up just slightly, pull up slightly as after you've made the contact. So it's like so you're not moving back very much. And with all your weight on it, you're not going to see your foot pick back up. So. Now these will help build up your calves inside of your legs, and of course it'll build up your bone density as well. You don't have to practice these just standing. You can practice these as you walk, and I will do that sometimes, as I tend to come out here and walk around after I eat a meal and throw out a few kicks every now and then. But if you can do them like so, you might want to, after you become proficient in doing these, to where you're not going to hurt yourself when you do them, you could put like little targets down on the ground, sticks or whatever, and then just aim at those as you're going down. And putting them in different spots, because most of the times when you're going to use this, it's either going to be someone who's directly behind you or directly in front of you. So those are the places you're going to probably want to put your targets at. Bam. All right, everybody, that was another edition of Kung Fu for Noobs. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If If you didn't, give us a thumbs down. As always, if there's something that you would like to see, something you would like me to go over in more detail, or something you would like me to introduce or to go back over, mention it in the comments down below. You could also send me an email at honglongwuja@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at honglongwuja. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. And until next time, everybody, keep practicing.